My scythe vent leaning. Sticks out like dog's balls. Oh! Hello everyone. Welcome back to Vintage Story with me, Shieldsy. Now in the last episode, let's chuck a hat on. We got some iron tools. You see I've made a fair few now. Pretty nice. Pretty sick. Fucking heaps better than copper. You can see I've used them a fair bit. At the end of the last episode I said I reckon we'd slow it down a bit. Possibly just improve this house because as you can see, she's a mess. I've come up with a bit of a plan. Now I was mucking around with ideas of what I was going to actually do with the house. In the last episode we tried to chisel these blocks and we found out we can't. Because not all the blocks are chiselable. Ooh. Good start. One for the door break counter. Don't mind these, I accidentally put them on and I don't know how to get them off. My original plan with the house was almost turn this into an upstairs and chisel these blocks out so you could actually move through it. But we can't. We'd be limited to only the 2 block space in the middle. And I reckon that was going to be pretty shit. So I thought, what am I going to do? And I've decided on this. I did play around with the idea of extending the house. But with the design and stuff, I'd have to redo a fair bit. Move it all across and whatnot. I thought it was just going to be a little bit painful. Why not start again? This house is slightly bigger. Where this one is... With this house is about 7 long and about 9 wide. This one is 12 by 10. Oh look, we've got some plants ready to go. Now I found this on one of our travels and aren't they cool? I reckon they look really nice. Like I don't want to cut this down. Let's collect these sunflowers. Some spelt. Anything else? No, but they're all getting pretty close, which is sweet. Let's chuck these all in the chest. So we got a little bit. I'm just leaving the seeds for now because we now have plans for our, farm. Here, let me show you again. Close that up. So it's 23, 4, 5 days. Now it's 125 days. 29 days, but you know what I mean. So that's sweet. We're starting to, we're getting settled. And with our future plans, this is going to be multiplied by probably 5. So we're going to be set. You know, those little tiny crops there gave us already like 100 pieces of food. So we're going to be sweet. I have dug out a little plot over here that we're going to eventually do. So I did a bit of planning for this episode of what I'm going to do. Got a bit of stuff in place. So we've got the compound layout. My idea is, as I've been saying with Vintage Story, is I like how well lived in things can look compared to say Minecraft, where Minecraft you've got all those little tricks you can put bits and pieces around and make it look like, you know, it's an actual table, or, you know, tricks with item frames to make things look nice. They all look like a bit of like a display home, like you're walking through IKEA. With these, even just look at this, like this looks lived in. It's cluttered, you know, and that's why we're building. It's all cluttered. You know, it's a little bit disorganized. There's things hanging up. It actually looks like we've been in here. Well, we have, but you know what I mean. So I want to sort of continue that sort of vibe of a lived-in space. It's our little pedestal. So I want to create it into a bit of a compound, and this compound is just going to slowly expand over time. So we're starting off from here. My plan is like here we'll have sort of like little workshop areas, like, you know, smithy type thing here, and same over here, or some little bits and pieces. Then this will be the main house for now. I'm actually a bit lost of what I'm actually going to do with this house now, because, well, the layout for this house, it's going to be 2 rooms, 2 main rooms downstairs, and there's enough room that there'll actually be upstairs as well. And it might have a little balcony out into this little courtyard. I want to put like a little feature in the middle, have a little stone path and things like that, and have it look really nice. Not this pedestal. I have an idea of what the feature in the middle is going to be. I hope you like it. I think it's going to be good, like a, you know, an ongoing joke for the series. So we got our farms over here. I've just been playing around. That's going to be the main farm plot for now. It'll probably get bigger again. Like I might make a second one or expand this. But that's ready to go. It just needs to be hoed out and fenced off. And then we got a little one here. That'll be our chicken pen. It's not done, obviously. I just wanted to roughly place where I think it's going to be. We'll have a pig pen as well as any other animals we end up collecting on the way. The chicken coop, I've built it a little bit further out. That's why I placed it there to see how it looked in terms of the layout so far. These to be a bit further away when we start off, because the first few, well, up to generation 10 before they become actually tame, they get scared off when you get near them. Like when we run close to them now and they run away from us, they still do that when they're in a cage. And that stops them from hatching new chicks. So we keep it a little bit further away from the main working area. It's not like every time we come out the door, we're scaring all the chickens away. So I think this is far enough away. But we'll play with it. I'm probably going to change this up, maybe fill this in, I don't know. Not sure yet. And the main goal is, all this will be fenced in, so this will be a safe area. Be fenced in over here, but then eventually it's going to span out this way. So this is going to have doors on either side. We could have another like courtyard, sort of nice area over here. And, further buildings to come. A few options we've got of what we can build. We could build whatever we want, but in terms of what we're going to use. So I'd like to have every structure have a purpose. I want this to feel like a cozy little village. Like our little compound that slowly expanded out. Obviously, well, actually, we never know. Maybe someone else will join this series once in a while and play with me. So it might turn into a little village, but it's just me for now. But I want it to feel lived in. I want it to feel like home. And I think this is a good start. So off camera, we've filled these chests up, and I don't have any clips to show you in the corner this time, because I thought there's no fucking point. It's boring as batshit. We've just gone ahead and created a few block types and stuff we want to use. I'm going to match this sort of style, and change it up a bit, so it'll be this with the redwood. Mostly I've just outlined this and started building I was playing around with the block widths and heights and stuff. But this will be mud brick with a bit of mix of cobble and things. I want to make it look sort of not so uniform. Like this looks alright, but we can do more with the chisel and whatnot. Make the, little cracks in bricks or changes in the pattern. But I think that'll be really cool. We can also continue around this way. Obviously this will have gates and stuff because we still need to access the schlack, our little cellar, the charcoal pit. That's been running along good. I really like this tree. And given we got such a flat area, we could do whatever we want. We can make it sort of sprawling or a bit more dense, but I'd like it to be a little dense. And you'll be able to see on this map. I wish this had a better texture than this on the map, but we'll be able to see little bits of the settlement pop up and expand on this map. That's one of the cool things about Vintage Story, that this map, updates as you're playing. And you can see, your little village, house, base, whatever you want, expand, and yeah, I think that's awesome. Especially if you're like on a server and stuff and you can see another house coming up over here, etc. Well, I think I've done enough yapping about, and I think it's time to get into it. We've got the materials. Let's start. I think we will start... Oh, do we do the house? Or do we do these? I'm still not 100% certain how I want to do these, actually. Let's do the house. I'm going to break all this. This is just planting blocks. Easy to place, I guess. Easy to take out, like right now. I am keen to get this cabin in place. I think we'll start with the bare bones, how it's going to look, and then we'll work on decorating. Let's get the roof done. So I did watch the rest of the dinosaurs with Morgan Freeman. Overall, I think it was pretty good. There's bits and pieces that you're like, but like things can't be perfect. I'm a dinosaur nerd. Oop, that's the top done. I'm a dinosaur nerd. Like most people don't care or even know about some of the details I'm thinking about. Shit, I made way too much sod. Oh well, we can use that for future projects. What is annoying is trying to get some of these blocks on. That worked. But I'll show you. If I just went to place like this, place it on the side, you have to get the right direction. I did build a wrench thinking I could do that, but this is a non-chiselable block. You can see down here it says for reorienting chutes, stairs, slabs, chisel blocks and plaster. So I can just, like these ones I'm going to spin around and I can just make them into chisel blocks and they'll work. Can't do that with these blocks because you can't chisel them. That's alright. We'll work with it. Okay, that's the roof and the edges done. Time to start laying out the rest of the walls. So that is roughly the layout of the walls. I want a door out here with the little balcony. I've decided yes, that's happening. You're gonna have double doors with sort of 2 rooms. There'll be a room upstairs, supports in the middle. Double doors out the back too? Maybe we'll just have single ones. I need to flip these blocks. So like I said, if we turn these into chiseled blocks. Just looked and these don't chisel either. I thought you could. Bugger it. I'm going to play. I'll see if the oak works. Nope, it won't work, but we can make it into redwood. Actually, I can't make it into that, but yeah, we need to find some just redwood logs. Damn it. My scythe vent leaning. So basically the redwood quarter logs are fucking useless except for turning into boards and shit. God damn it. Well, looks like we got plenty of firewood now. Let's go have a quick search. Now, I definitely didn't get any normal logs out here, so I had a bit of a look and cleaned up some of the stuff, but geez, we got our work cut out for us in terms of all this crap everywhere. Oh, wolf. Got him. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, that's it. Come here. Damn, you're fast. I'm faster. Not so scary with iron gear. Oh, I'm just in its bum. Let's make a pelt. Any redwood full logs. Oh, the branches. Let's see if I can cut the branches off. Oh, everything I've got in my inventory is slightly important. Quick, we run back. Hello, piggy. Moose. All those look like normal logs too. Bit of incentive to clean it up, but let's get these ones first. Yes, normal redwood log. Branches are normal. Huh, it's weird how it brings all of it down sometimes, but not others. Too far. Now I don't have any dirt on me. Oops. I need like 24 or so to do what I'm doing, so we're just gonna get to that. Ooh. Pear tree. There's some tool here too, which I might be using, so we'll grab some of that. Now if you didn't know, this tool gives us thatch, which you can make like thatch roofs and stuff. Like how they used to make them out for quite a while. You do need a fair bit of it though. Righto, let's grab some of these airborne ones. Funny thing with leaves by themselves, like, where's the hitbox? There it is. Be nice if we can get some seeds too. You can see it's sort of cutting down some of it's updating the blocks, but not all of it. Not all of it. I think that's just enough for now. Let's move this over there. See if it still works. Damn it. There we go. Vent lead and scythe. Much better. I did like how this is like this, and I did this purely by just fucking around with the directions, like the placements, but this is going to look better, I think. And a few left over. Whoops. Now, do I want to make it like... Oh yeah, sometimes you do not get that block back, the mud bricks. It's a bit of a shame, but I don't make these games. I think I'll just keep it like this. Yeah, it'll stay like this. With a little bit left over. Now I was thinking of incorporating these blocks into it, but I'm not sure. I don't know. This is... You can sort of make it look like there's been some patches in the brickwork, but it's probably just me being shit. I think this will work in ways, but not how I was originally. These I think contrast a bit too much. It stands out a bit too much. Sticks out like dog's balls. Probably only an Australian saying that one, but I think we can run with a bit of that and then some cracks and stuff through it, make it look a little more alive, but we'll just fill it in for now. Don't want grass in our house. I need to find some gravel. There's a family of pigs. And muddy gravel does not count. I need to find some granite gravel. It wasn't too far away, I just had to find it. I just stopped being stupid and use my map. Thinking of stupid though, I left my fucking shovel. Got Dave's mates all wanting to help me build. It's good to build a sense of community. Ooh. Still yet to get that fabled temporal gear. Oh! Thank you, my friend. And some flax. Ah, shit. 2 of them. Get off my lawn. Jesus, they're everywhere. It's high, that's why. Well, this is why we are building the compound. So we can stay safe. I don't want your bone arrows. Just go away. I'll have your flax though. But that other shiver we got dropped us our temporal gear. Where do we want it to be? This is a big decision. Let's make it right here. How much better does that feel? We're safe. We're still not going to try and die, but if we do, we don't have the huge journey. Oh, some high fert. I forgot about that. Yeah, we don't have to fuck around with this. We just straight back here. How good. Far out, go away. I bet you now they're going to drop temporal gears galore. It's usually the way it goes. Fuck off. At this rate, we might be testing out our buddy temporal gear. Didn't I have some heals? Been trying to play with these fanned cobbles, but they won't quite line up, but I think it's good enough. It's another little handy trick. This is going to be oak. And if you're placing it, you get all sorts of shit. What I want, I'm just going to use slabs at this level. So I can flip this around with the wrench, but I could also go in here, and this will turn it to only horizontal. You see, placement mode auto, and that's where we get the variation. We can get vertical slabs. Fuck you, Minecraft. Or we go lock them in to horizontal only. Then it'll only place like that. We'll get none of these. So yeah, just a little handy tip for you. It's a little bit of chisel detailing there. I think that looks nice. So busy chiseling, I forgot to eat. Let's make some. Now we actually got some stuff to make. Some actual proper food. There we go. Sorted for food for a bit. Back to chiseling. So you can see why turning them horizontal is quite handy. But we can also just use this wrench. But you can see it takes a little bit of time to cycle through to the right one. Also making this into a little bit. Don't know if I'm going to put doors here or not. I might just turn this into a bit of an archway. Just make it look fancy. To be honest, this is actually my first time chiseling a bigger project, but so far so good. Now I am gonna add beams to it, but I thought I'd play around with this. We'll deal with it later. I'm just gonna leave it there for now and see if this helps a little bit, like with when you actually enter the building. We'll see. Okay, so this is going to be the basic layout. I've done a fair bit of chiseling, but there's a nice little archway. I might thin this down a little bit too. Cut the roof down a bit so it feels a bit more open. See, it's only a little bit left. I just need to fill the rest of it out. And I've done so much chiseling, my chisel is broke. I'm trying to just make it a little bit more room upstairs, but downstairs are done. Archway, some nice staircases, one on either side, depending on where we're coming in from. And would you look at that, a temporal storm is approaching. Well, let's get some stuff away, close the door, and let's make ourselves an iron chisel. Now, I have collected a little bit more iron and made some more blooms off camera, because I guarantee you don't want to see me smith even tens of ingots, let alone probably hundreds later on. So I spared you the boredom, I guess. Now let's make ourselves a chisel. Where are we? There we are. Now this build is taking a fair while to complete, but that's alright. Does mean making these videos is a bit harder. There's a lot more to do. But I want that out of these videos. I want these to be, you know, a bit more well done. Pull this off. So that's why I've been playing Aliens Colonial Marines. That's an older game, but love the Alien franchise for a long time. So it's been sitting in my Steam library for ages, so I thought it was time to play it. Something I can just sort of do mission by mission and post, so there's still something coming up on my channel. Not many people are seeing it, but I don't care. It's what I want. I want to keep posting. I want to stay consistent. So you can obviously tell that they're a little bit, whoops. Yeah, there's not as much effort going into them. I just want to focus on the gameplay, and it's a different style of video, I guess, because I can just sort of go with the flow and play. So if you're here just for Vintage Story, I apologise. I'm trying my best to get this done. I'm doing this so while I have time, while I'm home, hopefully, well, I'll have to see how I go. I may be able to get some more time coming up soon. My schedule will free up a bit, so I'll have more time to do this at home when I am home. Yeah, quite off. Well, not. That depends, but often I have to work away. It is what it is. Gotta make a paycheck. Yeah, I don't hate that. Do I do one more layer? Let's just do it. So yeah, for the time being, I am going to just keep cracking away at this video. I'm probably only like halfway through this video. It's going to take a lot of cutting down, but that's okay. So do not fear. Once this video goes out, you'll see that I'm still working on these, but the projects are getting slightly bigger, which happens pretty much with every Vintage Story playthrough that's ever existed. Things like these take time. I just watched Monster's video where he's building a big castle. And like, god damn, I've got a lot of respect for, you know, you see those channels, you go, oh shit, they haven't posted in a while, but like, you see what they're doing, and then you've actually experienced doing it yourself, like this, and like, that would have taken days. Like, I've been going at this for, I think I've been recording for 2 hours or so. I haven't recorded all of it, because I was just mucking around with some bits. And that's a lot of footage to go through. Especially when you're, well, like me, and I sort of like to cut a lot of the fat off, so I'm watching through most of the video. And some of it I can sort of skim through and cut out. Other stuff I sort of have to sit back and watch it and cut out what I want to, streamline it a bit, you know, remove some of the pauses, etc. Because, you know, not everyone speaks at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I know I don't. I wish I could, but I certainly cannot at the very moment. And yeah, I'm probably going a little bit too detailed with this to start with, but like, I want these to look good. And I sort of want to, you know, there's plenty of other people doing it, but I myself do want to showcase what you can do. I am not the best example. There's plenty of, like, you know, go and watch Monster's video and you can see how awesome he's making his shit. But I'm going to do my little spin on things, and I hope a few of you stick along for the ride. I'm really enjoying it. Well, that's the top story done. Little bit of sort of unnecessary chiseling, but I think it looks nice. Now, very exciting moment. Solid doors. Oop, I need 2 more. None of this crude door shit. Nice. So I want to have a little balcony. Just a small one, off each side. I reckon that'll look nice. Especially over here with a little courtyard. We'll be able to look over it. This temporal storm's taking a while to hit. I think the storm's starting to hit. Or it's just getting dusk. Damn it. No fent leading scythe. Here comes the storm. Hasn't really started to come in yet. Guess it's only a matter of time. And we shall keep ourselves indoors. And get ready for it to break and we'll go to sleep. Here it is. Alright, bedtime. All safe. Let's quickly check on our crops again. Oh, some mature flax. We've got no fucking room. Let's go change that. That'll do for now. You. It's only the flax, but everything else is pretty close in there. Everything over there is in their final stage. Oh, hello pussycat. What are you doing? I forgot to close the door to my office. Now I have the cat on me. You got much to say? Hey, you usually do. Yes, Luna? That's her name, by the way, Luna. I swear when I named her I'd never heard of anything else called Luna, and now it seems to be quite popular. Oops, she's just gonna sit on my lap. Usually she wants something when she's coming over, but no, this time she just wants a cuddle, which is nice. Can't complain. Hello, cat. Hey, don't lick my face. Hey, don't hit the microphone over. Or my headphones. What's the go? Hey? Oh, get off. I'm currently being attacked. Okay, we are cat free. It's a little bit hard to chisel blocks with a cat in your face. So I think that is the, well, not so basic structure of the house. We're definitely going to do some more chiseling and things to it. Make it look a bit nicer, have some beams running down, some borders, but this will be the basic design. So 2 rooms through here, have like a kitchen area, something else, and we can go upstairs. We'll go out to our balconies. I'll be, I am hungry. Oh, I've got no food again. Got some food in our bellies. So we're going to play around with this a bit. Fair few finishing touches, but I'm liking the start of it. I'm going to start filling it with all the crap we have. So let's get some of these started. How do we want to build these? That is the main question. Start off by... oh yeah, we need to expand this a little bit. Get our rocks out of the way. So there's the basic outline. Actually, we'll dig out this for now. Start again. There's the basic outline. So they're going to be like little sort of workstations, like little shacks. So we can have, we'll have like a little pit kiln here. We're not going to have a full pit kiln because we still got the schlack. I don't want to get rid of the schlack. Don't want to get rid of all our beginnings. You know, this house will stay, the schlack will stay, these will stay. But we'll bring some of it here to a bit closer, you know, bits at a time. And if we need bulk things, then it goes to the schlack. Now we need more tool. Definitely don't think we've got enough to do this spot. So we're on the hunt. Not sure how long this video will end up, but see how we go. Probably turn into a bit of a longer one, seeing as I've got a lot more to record, but there's going to be a lot taken out because obviously no one wants 3 hours of just building. Ooh, turnip. We'll grab that. I'm sure somebody wants 3 hours of building, but it's not how I want to do it. Yeah, I'll just put, well, you've probably seen it. Seeing as it's already been happening. Yeah, just bits and pieces showing you part of the process with me yapping in between, doing what I'm best at. Collecting berries. Did I see? Yeah, we'll take them. Stay on track. We're after tool. Not seeing any over here. Ooh, more sunflower seeds. We shall take. They're not giving me any seeds. How far am I going to have to run for tool? Ah, here's some. Yummy. Oh, there's some more I just spotted. Let's start over there. Cave. Very narrow cave. Very short cave. See if we can find a little bit more nearby. It's starting to get dark, so we'll head home soon. Chickies! Oh, he wants me. Oh, he wants me. Oh, he wants me. You can follow me. I'm real happy with that. You can follow me anytime. Keep her coming. Chickies. I guess we just take him home. Quick little bugger. He's still chasing. That's one we don't want to see. Ah. See ya later. Jesus. Where'd he go? Did he fall? Aw, I don't know. Oh well. Looking for tool. It's about 3 stacks of tool later. I think that'll do us. Get rid of the grass, we don't need that. Mosey on home. So if you're still watching at this point, I really appreciate it. Yeah, it means a lot. If you like what I'm doing, make sure to give us a follow and a like. Subscribe. It means a lot to me. I want to keep doing this. Like, I'm going to keep doing this. You know, this is still early days, so I ain't getting thousands of views yet. But I'm getting more views than I thought, to be honest. Can we put this? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, getting more views than I thought, especially to start with. So, appreciate yous all. It means a lot. And it's going to help me out in the end, I guess, if this turns into more than just a little hobby. I'd like it to. Bloody oath I'd like it to. Okay, I lost track of where I was at. That's right, I was roofing these with our thatch. Okie dokie. Shack workstations are done. No, they don't look fantastic, but that's okay. I can't really use this for this. Not well. Like, I might play around with it later. But this will work for the time being. Did have to do a little bit of chiseling, make it a little bit more open. But works well, so we moved out the anvil. There's a tiny pit kiln area with a piece of sand in it. The next thing we're going to do is make a bucket. We're going to get this farm sorted. Let's get into it. Hang on, before we do that, we need to fill it up with water with our bucket. Duh. That works. Empty contents. Shift. Let's get rid of the dirt. I bloody cleared this thing of grass the other day. Now there's shitloads of it again. So that's everything filled with water, and I realised we've got bloody very dry. We've got high fertility soil we need to use. Well, we'll pop the bucket right next to it. Now I swear I had more high fertility soil on hand than this, but this is what we've got for now. We're just going to hoe this out. I reckon, because I know there's a few more spots. There's some over here, high fertility. There's some up here, there's some high fertility as well. I know of a couple spots, so I don't think I'm going to actually hoe all this out yet until I've gotten all the high fertility soil that I'm aware of in the area. Because what is the point of doing all this work when we're just going to do it again with high fertility? So we'll just leave it, and when I get back to it, we'll fill it up as much as we can with high fertility. Because it's going to make everything, well, not everything, just the growing crops obviously, faster, better. Jesus, that is our iron hoe dead. What the? Don't mind me, I'm pretty sure it wasn't an iron hoe. We're gonna slap our fences down. Uh-oh. Literally missing one piece. So you may be thinking why I've even bothered with the fence in the first place. But in Vintage Story it's needed because some of our little animals like to eat our crops. Not the fences. So you need to fence them off so you can stop raccoons and things from getting through. Now I definitely didn't need to make that many fences because that's done. And now all in here's done. So now we're all secured. Won't get any nasties coming in. Well, less nasties coming in. Especially with these. I did notice from like the second episode, mobs can just walk in. And I've been doing it the whole playthrough. Just walking in over the top. But, oh well, we've got some sense of security. Maybe we'll build like better wall.
We'll build the finest wall in all of Vintage.
But that's for another day. Now the last thing I want to do for now, something special. We'll get this out of the way. We've got to clear this space out. Get rid of all our nice pelts. We'll need them when winter comes. Just throwing shit in the chest so far. That's going to be fun to clean up. Where would we like this? Maybe here for now. That blends in too much. That'll do. Still blends in, but it's better there. Now, Shieldsy, what are you making, man? I reckon it's going to be good. Hopefully you'll like it. Let's cut this off. We don't need this. Now, obviously, this is going to be a bit of a feature in the middle of the build. And would you look at that? Our feature in the middle of our courtyard. The crude door. So now we can sit there. Oh, there's one for the door counter. Wrong way. So now we've got a tribute to our earlier episodes. Something we can always look back on and have a bit of a laugh about. Mainly me, because it's just me here currently. There's a few people watching, so thank you all for watching, tuning in. Hope you get a laugh out of this too. Spend a bit of time, but I reckon it's worth it. I reckon this is great. That's everything built for the time. Now I just need to sort of fill things in. Let's get rid of this critter. So we've built what will be our main house now. A little bit nicer, a little bit larger. Got it upstairs. Got plenty of room to do some work. It's all enclosed in, as long as we keep the gate shut. This one, we'll figure out something to do in here. This won't be empty. I want to have everything usable. But I guess it's time to decorate and start filling things in. I think that's probably a little bit boring to... Excuse me? God of Crude Doors protects. Well, it's lucky we finished building for now, because we're at apocalyptic rift activity. Things are about to get a little bit nuts. Luckily for you guys, that's going to be mostly off camera for you. I'll just be fighting demons by myself. Just like normal, even without Vintage Story. But thanks again for tuning in, guys. Love you all for stopping in. And I'm going to get this all nice and decorated for you. I'll see you in the next one.